Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Flames get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And he's knocked off the puck there. Oh, look at this. The Flames carried along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Paul. Feeds it over to Anderson. Great pass from off the right side. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a great save. Los Angeles steps inside. And that's a smart heads-up play by Huberdeau. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Excellent stick work on the play. Shakes off the coverage. Hammers him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves it around along the half wall. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Look out, here they come on the attack. Point blank, stopped by Wolf.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. And it's a quick pass to Romanov. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Quick feed to Kopitar. Centering key! He scores! What a goal! Los Angeles has the game's first goal, and they've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional, you're charged. The physical component, you start to engage more. So expect to find these next few shifts really energetic and on their opponent.
Fogel's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official. Bean's getting 2 for tripping. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Deneau's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Quick pass to Kadri. Moves the puck to Pahal. Calgary's on the attack. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Paul. The Kings gain possession. Into the corner of the attacking area. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Flames gain possession of the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone.
Beans up and ready to get back on the ice.
Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes.
He's got a step. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Byfield's lugging the puck. Slides the pass over to Moore. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. And he serves it across to Moore. The Flames take possession here in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Huberdeau. A chance! Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Hard hit frees up the puck. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Scooped up along the wall by Kempe. Lays into the body. They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. What a save by Wolf. Uses the force on that hit. Angles it over to Farabee. Quick shot! Wow! What a stop by Kemper!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. Centering pass in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Sometimes when you're on the power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Moves it to Hellenius. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Puck sent over to Hellenius. Anderson's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. The Flames win the draw to start the frame. Remember, they've got a full 2-minute power play. Calgary's got it now. Coronado's got it in the offensive zone. Just a simple pad save made by Kemper. Takes the feed at the point. Pad save, and the goalie made it look easy. And he loses control here. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. With the stop. Now a quick pass to Weegar. Denies it again. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. Barfield stick handling in his own zone. Drives it to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Slides it quickly to Frost. LA's penalty is now expired. Scores! And the Flames ignite the red line. Calgary's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Farabee's going to play it to the corner. Right in the bread basket for the save. LA's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Slips by the check. Huge steal in his own end.
Calgary's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Moves it on over to Edmondson. Los Angeles has the puck. And he slides it quickly to Clark. And now he moves it quickly to LaFerriere. Back at the point, they set it up. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And that's intercepted by Byfield. The Kings take it along the wall. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Lomberg. Grabs the puck. Backhander in front. Tremendous stop by Kemper.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take...
Trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. Oh, puts it off the iron.
Well, and the tender is challenging there. James thought he could have deked, but he elects for the shot. And wow, he just wires it off the post.
Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic.
Kemper's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Here's a chance on the attack. Nice poke check. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Hospitals hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the official's call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shot! Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. The Flames played along the boards. Too much traffic in the lane. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, just got a piece of that one with the glove to keep it out. And he slides it quickly to Kempe. Huberdeau's taking it from his own end. And it's a quick pass to Coronado. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Gains the zone from the right side. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. No goals on the power play, and they still trail by one.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Huberdeau's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Kings take it along the wall. And he makes the save. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Oh, and another big stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Now a quick pass to Zary. Sneaks by the poke check. Great reach with the poke check. Quick feed to Byfield. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Blocked in traffic.
Doughty's almost out of the box.
Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And now he passes up to Vogel. And trying to gain a step. He's in. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop.
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
From point blank. He did it again in there. My goodness. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Calgary's got to take some risks here in the third period, but doesn't need to happen right away. They've got 20 minutes of leg room here, if you will, James. They've had a strong game. They've owned possession. They've got to give themselves some poise and patience with the
He's got a
puck.
little jump. Stones him on the breakaway. Kemper's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. LA's won the defensive zone draw. And he sidesteps the check there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it across to Paul. And he feeds it down to Huberdeau. Loses the coverage there. Wicked blast! Denies him. He got all of it. There's a shot. Scores! As they see street hockey.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Poked away in the neutral zone by Backlund. Shot! And that goes out a stick somewhere in traffic. Tries to get the puck over to Farabee. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. LA's got it behind the net. Levels him with the hit. With possession along the wall. He sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Flames move it in. Farabee's going to play it against the half wall. Intercepted the pass. Dishes it to Gavrikov. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, what a stop by Wolf. Plays the puck up ahead. Slides it on over to Sharangovich. Fires it on net. And there's the save. Takes the feed from the goaltender. From the blue line, they take control of it. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Tap dances around the check. Made the stop on the play. Oh, and another save.
and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Puck grab by Edmondson. Passes it over to Fogle. Here's a short pass to Deneau. Here's a pass to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Takes the shot. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Taken by Pahal. Great heads-up play with the stick by Fiala. Here they come on the attack. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Clark. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Puck picked up by Downey. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Oh, there's one more.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Lets it go. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Poked away in the defensive end. Sends the pass over. The Flames looking against the half wall. Gets in front of it for the block. Quick pass to Deneau. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Lumber. LA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Flames with a huge penalty kill there.
Timing is everything, James. A critical moment of the game. You have a power play. You know how important it is, and you don't deliver. Real frustrating for the entire group.
Picked up along the wall by Deneau. Back to the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And now it's grabbed by LaFerriere. Here they come on the rush. Feeds it over. Sensational stop by Wolf. Miramenov's got it in the defensive end. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Slides it over with pace to Deneau. And he takes the dish. Dropped him in the open ice. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's an odd-man rush. And that's poked away. Passes it over. And he coughs it up with the pass.
Calgary's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Takes the puck at the point. Moves it to Bede. And he slides it quickly to Sharangovich. Cuffs into the paint. Denies him.
Kemper's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Calgary's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Backlund's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. LA's quick start, the difference in this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, but the last 40 minutes, boring. And sometimes that can lull you to sleep as you find a way to protect the lead. But man, they're lucky that they didn't get big.
on tonight. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Blue Jackets take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Makes it look easy with the stop.
Merzlikins is such a technically sound goaltender. He's able to make that save look easy and redirects the puck to the corner, getting it out of the line of fire so that everyone can reset and look to hound it for retrieval.
Feeds it on over to Anderson. Shot! And that goes off a player. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Shakes himself free. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. And they win that draw at center. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. And now he moves it quickly to Provorov. Big hit, and that frees up possession. A chance in front! Big time stop by Wolf.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
And now he moves it to Coleman. Coughs it up on the play. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Rost's got it along the wing. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here they are on the attack. To his teammate. Handles the pass. Smart defensive play there. Columbus on the attack. Sends it out in front. And it's blocked. Shot. The Flames grab possession of the puck. And now it's over to Sharangovich. Look out. The Flames played along the wing. Great read with the stick. Sends it quickly to Olivier. And he moves it up to Fantilli. Calgary's got the puck here in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Hammers it on the one-timer. Scores! Anthony Manta. The Flames have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It's a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Calgary's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Puck moved over to Van Riemsdyk. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Right on the doorstep. It's in, and we are tied as the power play comes up clutch.
And boy, did they ever need that. Hey, James, I mean, when you jump over the boards and you're that unit, you know that your team needs you. No better way to come up clutch with a ton of confidence and fill the back of the net.
Puck scooped up by Paul. From behind the net. Off the stick. Stones him on the play. Grabbed along the boards by Paul. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Monahan's got it in the offensive end. Calgary's grabbed a hold of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Lets it rip, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Takes it and looks ahead. Monahan's got the puck. Takes a shot. The Flames have it now. And here's the pass to Huberdeau. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Shuts him down.
Merzinkins won the battle and owned the crease. What a save.
Takes a shot. Nice save off the tender's pad. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Columbus didn't look sharp in that first period, James. They didn't generate a lot of shots, and their opponent was all over them. If they want to get off of their heels and onto their toes, they need to have an attack mentality when they get in the offensive zone.
A chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goes right to the crease. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Anderson. Along the half wall with the puck. This is out front. Lost shot. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Columbus plays it against the boards. Here's a blast. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Puck grab by Miromenov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the feed. Battle along the boards. The Flames gain possession. Moves by the check. Slides it across. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, timing now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Solid check to slow him down. A center feed! And that's stopped. Barabie's got it in the corner. Forces the turnover. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Columbus plays it along the wall. Keeps possession on the play. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Huge steal at his own end. Sends it in front. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Too many bodies in the way. Taken along the wall by Kunin. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
I like the habits and the shot selection right there, James, but it goes off of the pipe, doesn't go in the 4x6, and now they're chasing the game.
Avoids the poke check. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's blocked. Here's a short pass to Lomberg. And he slides it quickly to Zary. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. Zary's got it along the boards. And the extended stick ends that one. Skates across the blue line. Cuts to the front. Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. And it's a quick pass to Kadri. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, and he covers it perfectly in the offensive end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Great reach with the poke check by Huberdeau. From the blue line. Denies him with a slobber. Dishes it off. The Blue Jackets carrying it along the blue line. Taken by Anderson. Anderson. Calgary's in on the offensive attack now. Quick pass over to... Oh, man, rush! Puck picked up by Anderson. Nice zone entry from the right side. Feeds it across. Columbus gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Now a quick pass to Fisher. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Backlund's won the draw. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. It's been a seesaw tug-of-war through the first two periods. Let's see if we can get a lead here in the third. They've got some momentum here. Reaches out and uses the stick. From the open ice, they gain the line. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Picked up along the boards by Monahan. Centering pass. Can't connect the play. Score! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
The Flames have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Oh, look at this. Denied by the goaltender. Feeds it over. Where's back-to-back saves?
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
The Flames will play it in their own end. And he takes the feed. Calgary's got it along the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Sidesteps the check. Uyghur's got it against the boards. Quick pass to Miromanov. Calgary's at the line. Shakes off the cover. Can't get it to go. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And now it's grabbed by Jenner. Passes it over. Takes it in front. Great defensive effort with the stick. Feeds the puck over to Sharangovich. Kunin's got it to the side. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there. Puck scooped up by Provorov. And he sidesteps the check there. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Carries it. Scores! And we are tied. It's a new game here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Handles the puck. Great read to break up the play. Kadri's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick feed to Christensen. Now he slides it up to Marchenko. Centering in front. And he shuts to scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, in persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Calgary's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Flames carried along the wall. Tiptoes around the poke check. Fantastic save!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Slides it quickly to Severson. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Nearing the final minute of regulation. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Columbus looks to go on the attack. Moves around along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Backlund. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. And that shot dies in traffic. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck grab by Coronado. Tries to feed it over to Huberdeau. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck over. Tries to the crease. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Quick pass across to Favreau. Takes the pass. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
It is all over! The Blue Jackets came out to a blazing start, and then it was just more protect the lead for the rest of the way, Cheryl.
Yeah, it was for both teams in the first period. I think they were getting an earful from their coach saying, listen...
opposition. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Tries to get the puck to Marchenko. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, this certainly wasn't part of the pregame speech, James. Now they're behind the 8 ball. They got to kill off a penalty. They just simply weren't ready to play.
Off the draw, they take possession. LA's got the puck at the defensive end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denies him in close. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And that's taken by the defense. They've got an odd-man rush. They gain the zone. And that rush comes to an end as they can't make the play. Moves it to Edmondson. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Slides it across. Stopped with ease.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Blue Jackets run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Slides it diagonally to Clark. And that's off a stick. LA's on the attack. With the blast. Columbus has possession of it now. Gains the zone. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Let's get the official decision. The Kings are going to serve 2 for tripping here. Power play unit going back to work.
When you're not having success on your power play, James, you have to find a way to out-battle, outwork the goaltender. You got to get into the paint. You got to find a way to get to that puck first.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Broken up at center by Marchenko. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. To the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Kemper's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Los Angeles has the puck in the corner. Hammers it on net, and that's deflected off someone in front. Moves it to the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Into the corner now. LA's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. Denies him in front.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Moves it over to Moore. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, what a scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front. Los Angeles has shifted momentum in period number 1 as they get the game's first goal.
You can really feel that the tempo changed leading up to that goal. Now they got to continue to press. Listen, you got a goal, you got to continue to drive play.
Here's the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he slides it quickly to Hellenius. Avoids the defender. Oh, he completely lost the shot. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. What a steal in his own end.
Los Angeles has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Takes it into the slot. He scores! Drew Doughty! LA's on a mission tonight, boy, but they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Shuts him down. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. Here's a chance behind the net. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Gives it to Kopitar. Oh, nice save right there. Then over to Clark. Another pass. And the official signaling penalty. We've got a whistle here. Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Now that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Throws the puck in the slot. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Blue Jackets have possession shorthanded. Takes the feed. Slides by the check. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Takes it to the front. Sneknest freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Jenner's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Paints it over, and they score!
James, the official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference, as these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. And when you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Here's a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. And he avoids the puck. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Columbus is quick on the draw. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Well, a fun start for the night so far and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. It's a 2-on-1 across the line. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Save on a penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Columbus has really picked up the tempo over the last few minutes, but they still need another goal to tie. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Skates to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Jenner's won the draw there on the attack. Taken by Johnson. Quick feed to Provorov. Passes it over. Johnson's got it in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Kemper. And he takes the feed. And now he moves it quickly to Fogle. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. Anderson's moving the puck through his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Well, consider that one a blown opportunity as the man advantage expires, still down by a goal.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Kings lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. LA's won it. Puck picked up by Edmondson. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Scores! It's brilliant! Big cities and a big celebration here in Hollywood. The Kings now leading by a pair here early in the second period.
Well, they've been rewarded for their efforts to start this game. They've controlled the pace of play, and they've held the majority of the shots.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Coughs up possession of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Avoids the poke check. The Kings have it from their own end. Here's a chance. And now it's grabbed by Byfield. Circles back to center ice. Los Angeles has the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Kuzmenko. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Centering feed! And that's deflected off someone in front. Poked away at center by Johnson. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Anderson. LA's got a hold of the puck. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick pass to Doughty. Sneaks by the poke check. Puck scooped up by Deneau. From the left side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he slides it quickly to Fantilli. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. With possession along the wall. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off.
The Kings are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Look at this. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Slides it across. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Puts it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. They've got numbers. Strong defensive effort. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up, and I know you're fired up for the third period. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Blue Jackets can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. Now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks, they got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Moves the puck up to Byfield. One-timer! Oh, what a save with a glove! And it's a quick pass to Marchenko. And he takes the pass. Dishes it off. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kemper. And that's knocked away. Moves it to Kuzmenko. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Rips it and rips it! taken here by Kempe. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Down the right side and into the zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Los Angeles has it behind the cage. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible. That is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Now a quick pass to Olivier. To the low slot. Here's a chance in front. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. All alone!
James, he's patient, waits to see what he's given and takes it.
Los Angeles has been firing on all cylinders tonight, and they are in the home stretch of this one in period number 3. And that's picked up by Turcotte. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Los Angeles has held the bulk of the play and had a ton of opportunities. When you keep putting it off the frame, though, you give your opponent some life, and it can switch the momentum. They'll want to execute, but the good part is, you're still in the lead.
Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Picked off by Jeannot. Slides the puck across to Turcotte. Receives the pass. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And they clear that puck. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Laferriere. The Kings take it from the side. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Cuts to the paint. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Strong defensive effort. Edmondson's got the puck in his own zone. And now he angles it across to Fiala. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Anderson's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead to Laferriere. Here he is in front. Oh, he makes a stick save, and that went right off the shaft of the stick.
Well, players should never be left alone in this slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Los Angeles has been so impressive tonight, James. They've been shutting down the middle of the ice, intercepting pucks.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Along the half wall with the puck. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. Moore's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a feed in front. And that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Puck grabbed by Fabro. They go on the attack through center. Columbus plays the puck from the corner. Los Angeles will play it from behind the net. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Kemper.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Los Angeles has turned this one into a blowout with the amount of scoring chances that they have capitalized on. Sends the pass over. Loses the coverage there. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Quick feed down low. Hard blast. That's all she wrote from this one. The Kings really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
There's a ton of energy, and they retrieved pucks. When they retrieved pucks, they used the boards in the cycle, and it led to a lot of shots on net.
here. They are about to drop the puck. The Flames have won the draw, and we are now underway. Kadri's got it in the corner. And now he moves it quickly to Paul. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a stiff break setup. The Flames play it along the wing. Feeds it over. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. LaFerriere's taking it from his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly we're thinking about ready to play.
The Flames win the draw here in the neutral zone. A great read on the play. Shoots in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Los Angeles is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Moves it quickly over to Kempe. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Anderson's going to play it against the half wall. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Great read on the block. Tape-to-tape pass to center. Great poke check on the reach. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Coleman. Moves the puck behind the net. The Kings have it now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Kuzmenko is so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Oh, here we go! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's broken up by Deneau. Gives them nothing in front.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Moves it to Deneau. And he takes the dish. LA's playing it from the side. The Kings looking against the half wall. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a lead. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Great use of the stick of the defensive end by Clark. Sends a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Calgary's looking to break out. Quick feed to Kadri. Handles the pass. Huberdeau's got it behind the net. Big play inside the defensive zone. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Slips by the check. Spence has got the puck. Avoids the poke check. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. And he slides it quickly to Edmondson. Los Angeles on the attack. Broken up by Bean. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it over with pace to Lumber. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Pass across to Chanot. Oh, look at this. Time puts in the net, but the whistle sounds, slowing the play dead. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and they're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. The Kings have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Second period underway. It has been a one-sided affair so far. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Kings have a comfortable lead heading into the second period here, James. They can't get complacent. They need to continue to do exactly what they were doing. Be aggressive, manage the puck, and fill the net.
Huberdeau's lugging the puck. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. And that goes off a player in front. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Byfield's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Calgary's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Taken by Farabee. And it's a quick pass to Sharangovich. Taken along the wall by Farabee. Here's a shot. Great save from in tight.
Kemper's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Here they come on the attack. Fires it. And that's broken up. Los Angeles will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty.
Byfield standing up, ready to go.
Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Great reach with the poke check. Slides the puck to Edmondson. Oh, look at this. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. In alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Shakes off the coverage. Quick snap. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll.
The Kings take control of the faceoff. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. On-man rush. Cuts to the front. And he keeps possession. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Kings have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Hellenius. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Takes a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick pass to Turcotte. Way too much congestion blocks that. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And that's broken up. Picked up along the boards by Bean. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Moore. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! The Kings get one! The Kings have been moving and grooving all night long early in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and not because they're retrieving it, but when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
So there was a beauty! Los Angeles looks like a completely different team tonight the way they played offensively.
Well, they've had the puck the majority of the game, and when they have it, they've got quick, close support, so someone to move it to right away, and that's what's opening up lanes and giving them an opportunity to attack.
Great reach with the stick by Deneau. Grabbed along the board by Anderson. Dished on over to Pospisil. Here's a chance. Oh, denies the with the paddle save. Does it again with the stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Loses the coverage there. Feeds it over on the attack. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Sends a pass over. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Scooped up along the wall by Byfield. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Moves it to Spence. LA's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck across to Kopitar. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, puts it off the post. You can hear the ping from up here.
I think that he felt the pressure there, James. I thought he had a little bit more time, and it's a game of inches, and he missed.
Los Angeles is still up big time here late in period number 2. They have certainly come to play tonight. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Flames haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
And that's somehow stayed out of the net. Here's a shot! Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And there's another stop!
Well, James, that brings new meaning to putting everything in front of the puck to make a save as it goes off of his mask. Not sure if he's rattled right there, but he shakes it off and he gets the save.
And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Fiala. Moves it quickly over to Coronado. The Flames will play it from the corner. Here's a chance. Sacrifices the body. He got all of that one. Oh, what a move. Nowhere for that shot to go through. LA's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Backlund. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Kuzmenko. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He got all of that hit. Quick feed to Spence. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Coleman. Looks to make a play over to Frost. Moves the puck along the half wall. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Slides it over to Pospisil. Here's a short pass to Deneau.
Los Angeles is leading in this game. And
Stop now! He saved it! Oh, wow!
oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Picked up along the wall by Edmondson. Moves the puck over to Deneau. Oh, look at this chance. Centering feed. He scores! The Cougars are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end down.
I wouldn't. If you're patting the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Calgary's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Puck picked up by Doughty. They've got the defense outnumbered. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he gets in front of that one-timer. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. LA's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Takes the feed. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Centering feed! What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Slides the puck to Doughty. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Here's a shot. Scores! It's in the back of the net. LA's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this is going to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Doughty stick handling in his own zone. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack. Whoa, that's one way to make space for yourself. Now a quick pass to Anderson. Redirected off a stick. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Calgary's got the puck behind the net. And he's cut. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net. Calgary's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Passes it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Deneau.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
LA's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Flames start with the puck in their own end. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. And he slides it quickly to Farabee. On the attack along the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, it's a 2-on-1. And they fail to capitalize on the play. Oh, and an even save on the slapper. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Moves behind the net. Works it across to the Ferrier. Makes his presence known on the ice. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. LA's time of possession tonight just off the chart. It was like the puck was out of string all evening for them.
Well, it was, and it was in the offensive zone, and when you have the puck in the offensive zone, you create and you generate.
Calgary. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Flames take possession to get this one underway. Handles it along the blue line. Moves around along the half wall. Blocked in front. Calgary's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Blue Jackets will lose a man, tripping the call. The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Still keeps a hold of it. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Oh, love the defensive stick work. Oh, he got hammered, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
Well, at least you can take your time getting up when it's your own bench, James.
Yeah, that's right. I'd be way happier landing on this one than the opposition. And he takes the feed. Puck scooped up by Jenner. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it quickly to Coronado. And that's poked away by Favreau. Merzlikins has the puck and holds on for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Monahan's won the draw inside his own end. The Blue Jackets get their man back. We're back to even strength.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Sharankovic has got it along the wing. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Handles the puck. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Makes a move in front. Oh, gigantic save by Wolf.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Slides it across. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's off the iron.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the fight stops it.
Slides the puck over. Here's the pass. Puts it off the post. Grabs the puck. The Blue Jackets work around with the back end. Scores! Fire those cannons, Blue Jackets fans! Columbus has the game's first goal. They've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional, you're charged. The physical component, you start to engage more. So expect to find these next few shifts really energetic and on their opponent.
Calgary's got it along the wall. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Takes the pass. Calgary's got the puck at the defensive end. Uyghur swooping in on the attack. That knocks him off the puck. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Wolf's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Calgary's on the attack. Columbus has possession of it now. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Played big in the moment there.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You got to give it to the quality of mask nowadays. If that happened a few years ago, ooh, that would hurt even more.
Still has possession. And a great save. Oh, turns it aside once again.
He made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Columbus gains a hold of possession. Cut into the slot. Great hesitation on his part to poke it away. Tosses it on to Kunin. Winding down the... Scores! Now there's no kicking motion review. You kick it into your own net. The Blue Jackets double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Dishes it off. Oh, save on the play. Whoa!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, it's been the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, they have been under siege. There's been shots coming from everywhere, and the defense in front of them aren't doing anything to clear rebounds. They need to shore this up if they want to get back in this game.
He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle.
So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Columbus getting all sorts of pucks on net, and they lead in a big way here in the second. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Kadri's moving the puck through his own zone. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Oh, my! Makes the save again!
Wolf's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Sends it over to Uyghur. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. On the one-timer, and the stick folds.
And how many opportunities do you get like this in a game, James? And you can see it. He is so frustrated as that stick just crashes.
The Flames carried along the wall. Slides that one right across the blue line. Denies him! We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the tender.
They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kunin. Centering feed! And that doesn't connect. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. With the blast! Denies him in front. Quick pass to Favreau. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Calgary's got the puck. Moves into the slot. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. The Blue Jackets will serve 2 minutes in the box. Calgary's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it and look for different adjustments to be made.
Oh, great move to shake off the check. Moves the puck. Feeds it over. Kadri's got it against the boards. Back to the point it goes. A blast! Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? The whole team is really under siege here in their own end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. The Blue Jackets take possession in the neutral zone. Columbus has the puck. The Blue Jackets penalty killers come up huge.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
And that's blocked away. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Passes it over. And he hangs on to the puck. And he makes the save. From the left Here comes the official's decision.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Answered the call there. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Backman's got it in the offensive zone. Makes the save, but barely with that one. And now he moves it quickly to Johnson. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose.
Padres almost back on the ice.
Puck grab by Coleman.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Great save by the goaltender on that one. 50 seconds left. Drives it to the crease. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Mantha. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Columbus has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they need it big time early in this third period. The Flames played along the boards. Oh, look at this. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The one-time rocket. Oh, there's one more.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Columbus plays it against the boards. Skates in behind the cage. One-time shot, and that ricochets off a twig in front. Calgary's moving it up the ice. The Flames take it along the wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Shakes off the coverage. It's a 3-on-1. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. And he dodges the poke check there. Tremendous stop by Merzlikins.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Shuts him down. Columbus has it against the half wall. Oh, how did they stop that with the one-timer? Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Now over to Olivier. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Taken along the wall by Coleman. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. The Blue Jackets are across the line and into the offensive end. How did he stop that one?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Can't connect. Quick pass over to Frost. With possession along the wall. Pass back to the point. Oh, and he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no! And that carries off a body in traffic. Carries it in. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Makes it look easy with the pad. Along the half wall with the puck. Excellent stick work on the play.
The Blue Jackets have layered well today and really protected their goaltender who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
The Flames played along the wing. Puts it on net. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Tap dances around the check. And that's knocked away by Weegar. Coronato's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it across to Favreau. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Quick feed all alone.
Man, James.
Huge save on the breakaway.
Oh, remember that save, James. Just remember it if they go on to win this game.
Wow. And he sidesteps the check. Breakaway. Oh, and the defender had a different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Columbus is looking to close things out late in this third period. They have been the dominant team offensively tonight. Calgary's won the draw. The Blue Jackets.
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Takes a shot. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. From point blank. Oh, clutch save here in this third period.
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back, certainly if you're the shooter.
Backlund's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Blue Jackets are getting 2 minutes for tripping. The power play unit goes right back to work. Columbus has won the face-off here in their own end. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Shakes himself free. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. So they certainly had to do the work in the offensive zone to get the win tonight.
Yeah, they had to earn every goal, didn't they, James? They kept peppering the goaltender, and at some point they thought, is this ever going to go in? But they stuck with the game plan, and they...
drop. The Blue Jackets kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Picked up along the boards by Anderson. Here we go, 2-on-1. Dishes it off. Scores! Tremendous finish on the rush, and they put it home. Columbus jumps out to a 1-0 lead just like that moments into this one.
Well, I love the sense of urgency in the game. You know that they were dialed in right from puck drop, James. They had the fast few steps and strides, and they were first on the puck, and hounding it results in that goal.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Columbus plays it up ahead. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. They got numbers here. Sends it across. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
The Kings win it. Moves it to Spence. Gets it over to Kopitar. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Takes the feed. Here's the chance on the attack. Poked away by Spence. Hard hit frees up the puck. Spence has got it across the line. Centering feed. Sends it in front. And that goes off a body and a ride. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Loses the coverage there. Quick shot! Taken by Jenner. Big time stop.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. And with that strike, they run front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it.
And he takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Byfield. They got some momentum here.
Clark's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated,
Trying
including
to
the
shoot
bench.
the defender. And he's peeling off to regroup. And he slides it quickly to Clark. Loose by the check.
Merzlikins with a terrific save. I mean, really keeping his opposition at bay here. And that's a message that he's saying for his coach. He's letting them know, listen, let's get going. We got to be better than this, and it's going to start now.
Sidesteps the check. Quick stop by Kemper.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Chanot. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. And he loses control here. Handles the puck at the point. Anderson's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. One-on-one with the goaltender! What a save on the play!
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
LA's got the puck against the boards. Slides it across! Made the stop on the play. Columbus has the puck. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Kempe. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. From one end of the blue line to the other. Quick feed to Edmondson. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Nice poke check. Takes the puck at the point. Los Angeles goes to work on the power play with their man stepping out of the box. Jabs the puck away. The Kings looking against the half wall. Hammers the shot. Glove saved by Merzlikins. Fabro's got it in the defensive end.
Provorov's penalty is almost expired.
It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Columbus is set to go back to work on the power play.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Oh, they stopped that one on the one-timer. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Big time stop there.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And that's just out of reach. And the official's waving off icing here. Edmondson's taking it from his own end. Looks to get the puck over to Doughty. Oh, and he clocks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Kings have possession shorthanded. Takes a look, but still hangs on. The Kings gain possession. The Blue Jackets can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength. And he's able to handle that one.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. The double G in the house, the great glove save.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Los Angeles on the attack. Now a quick pass to Chanot. And that sails wide.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
Monahan's moving it ahead. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Kings take over on possession. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Came up with the save on that play. And he takes the pass. Can't keep a hold of it. And that's poked away. What a stop there. Slides it quickly to Kempe. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Merzlikins has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of your tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Pushes it across to Clark. He carries the puck up along the wing. Drives to the sweet spot, and he elects to explore his options. Here's a short pass to Clark. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here we go, odd-man rush. Takes a shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Quick pass to Clark. And he slides it quickly to Byfield. Puck picked up by Fiala. Slides it back to the blue line. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it to LaFerriere. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. Moves it quickly over to Provorov. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Doughty's lugging the puck. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Look out. Fisher's got the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a great save. Takes a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Here we go. Look at this. They are really applying the squeeze now in the offensive end. LA's got the puck against the half wall. Lets it go from the back end. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Kings are behind in this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice, and no one to drive the play, but they just haven't been able to solve the tending.
Shuts it down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Columbus takes possession along the wall. Shakes loose. Great heads-up play with the stick by Byfield. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Goes right to the crease. And that one's denied. Takes the feed from his netminder. And now he moves it quickly to Kuzmenko. Avoids the poke check. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
And they win that draw at center. LA's got the puck against the half wall. Quick shot, and that sails over the net. Wrap around it, kick denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and
He
made
might
it.
have a step here. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. More than half the period left to play. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to get it over to Kunin. Play rolls on. Quick shot. Oh, he got puddled by Kemper.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
A chance in front. Steps in with the block. LA's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Edmondson. Goes full circle with the puck. Receives the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Kicks it away from the crease. One-timer. Another stop by the goaltender.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. And now he tries to get it across to Jenner. The Kings have it now. Reaches out and uses the stick.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James. And one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Los Angeles will play it at center. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he was ready for that save. Quick feed to Fisher. Avoids the defender. Center into the middle. And that's stopped. Stops him again. He stopped it. He stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
And it's a quick pass to Kopitar. Puck scooped up by Christensen. Shot! Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to be now. He might be a little fuzzy.
And that slides right out to center ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Taking a penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off.
Under a minute to play in this dandy. Stops the rocket of a shot. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Los Angeles plays it along the wing. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Kings have it now. Los Angeles plays it up the ice. Sends the pass over. Now a quick pass to Clark. On the attack along the boards. Jostled off the puck. Columbus moves it ahead. Moves the puck behind the net. LA's got it in their own zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Werenski. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us.
Did you know that season ticket holders get special discounts and access to insider information?